They get held up at the door because they get asked for their ID, in which they replied, "Fuck a motherfucking ID. Nigga, let me through the fucking door. What are you talking about? I'm spending money in this bitch, ain't I?"
Oh, dog.
So, dog.
Marco, you're number 5.
I'm just going to audible this really quick. And it's just because I honestly didn't have fun at the end of college because I was nervous that I was going to fail something. I don't know why. Like, my anxiety got to me towards the end.
Yeah.
But so I did everything but one class. When I graduated, tech was like, you need one more foreign credit. It could be anything. No,
Yeah.
well, I knew this
So you were a victory lap senior, where you had to go one more summer semester.
Yes, but
Okay.
I didn't do one more summer semester because what I did was I took one class that was a week long, and it was a study abroad in Costa Rica.
Wait, what? Mm-hmm. That was an option at your school?
Yeah, because it was all I needed was 3
Lucky
college
son of a
credit
bitch.
hours, and it only cost me $3,000.
Oh, my
Ooh,
God. That's a great
is that
trip,
all,
too.
Is that all on loans?
What? Yes, that is the only college loan that I have.
But you got to
Wow.
go to Costa Rica.
But I got to
That's
go to
right.
Costa
That's
Rica.
right. You got your military, so you got your college paid for. Fuck.
Was it a vacay?
Yeah, it was honestly. We went to like
Did you
3
see
different
any
results. Yes, we got to go to like the only like wildlife area.
That's my favorite animal. It's my spirit animal.
I found like the green boa that's poisonous and shit when we were out hiking on the rainforest.
That's not a good thing, man. You don't want to find this crazy spooky boa.
I think that you do want to see those kind of things once in a while. It's just like when you go on a hike. Wouldn't you be mad if you went to Africa and didn't see one lion?
You would be pissed. That's kind of what you pay to go see.
Here's the thing. What was the class of?
So it was basically making a PR strategy for one of the national parks there.
And you had a week to do it.
Yeah, and we spent like 3 days at the national park, like getting to hold butterflies and do all sorts of shit.
That sounds like a huge fucking ripoff, but amazing. Like I don't know who's getting ripped off in this situation. It could be the school, I think.
I think
where it's
so.
like, all right, we bring some of your students, they do some free work for us. They pay $3,000.
Yeah.
But
It's
they
not
get
a-
they
it's a
get what,
great
one
deal.
college credit? 5?
3 college hours.
3 hours.
That's all I needed to graduate.
And
You
for
got to-
foreign
That's
domestic.
a way to end.
Yeah, and then because I was the only one that spoke Spanish or the most Spanish, I got to be like everybody's tour guide, and I got free drinks and free food everywhere I
They
went.
let you drink on this trip?
Yeah. Dude, I was 27, 26. Of course
But
me
they
drink.
let you drink. I guess because it's like there was
It's
time
adults.
outside of school
Yeah.
type of thing.
You can drink on campus.
It's Costa Rica.
Like Costa Rica or Texas Tech.
Both.
It's Texas Tech. It's not
You can drink
happening in
on like
Lubbock,
if
man.
you're in like the
How
library.
do you
I
expect
thought it
us
was
to?
dry.
No, that ended a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
But it was. How do you expect us now to get rowdy for football games, dude? How do you expect us to
Yeah,
tailgate?
who's gonna-
Drinking on
how you gonna
campus? No, we
cheer?
had.
How are you going to cheer for Texas Tech if you're not just hammered?
I mean, yeah, you kind of need to be
Thank you for
drunk
Patrick
as fuck.
Mahomes, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fuck Patrick Mahomes. Anyway, was he in Costa Rica with you?
No.
Then he wasn't your friend. Anyway, we have a big argument that Marcos thinks that Patrick Mahomes is his best friend, and I'm I have to remind
I
him that
never
he
said he was my
wasn't.
best friend. He was my neighbor in college. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, and then he shared breakfast with them. Apparently, they held
I didn't
hands.
share.
It's not
breakfast.
true.
We
None
collected trash together of all the fucking things.
Why?
Because he was my neighbor.
Oh, that's a thing you have to do.
No. He was my neighbor. So one day I woke up and I was still a smoker at the time, and he was up at 6 a.m. picking up trash, like because he just had a party.
He was picking up his cigarette butts from the night
So you
before.
decide to help him. This
Yeah.
guy's going to be in the NFL, maybe one of the best
I didn't know he
quarterbacks
was
in
going to be in
life,
that.
and- okay.
So here's the thing. I went to Texas Tech
Why
twice.
did you not befriend him, Marco?
Right. At least
I
do
didn't.
something.
So here's
Where's
actually I have
Super Bowl
I have an
2
answer
years
for
in a
this
row?
because I also met Graham Harrell.
Who's that?
Yeah, exactly. Graham Harrell, when Texas Tech was ranked number 2 in
Yeah.
football, Graham Harrell was the quarterback. That's when
You
Michael
thought that guy
Crabtree
was going somewhere?
No, but it's just obviously he didn't make up anything in 2007. So
true.
why did I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be anything in 2016?
You got to pre-think these things, Marco. We could have been friends. He could have been on the show right now.
Wait, by the way,
100,000
you're talking about this snake though. Your Costa Rica snake.
Yeah, that was out that one.
That's poisonous
Yeah,
or venomous.
Or do they just strangle you?
I don't know what the difference.
Venomous
They don't
bite,
bu-
poisonous is touch.
Yeah, they bite you.
Venomous.
Well, those exist.
what?
If you touch a snake, you can.
Frogs
Oh, yeah,
mostly,
I know
but
that.
there may be a snake. I don't know. I don't know snakes, but I know
you
frogs.
haven't seen Texas centipedes, by the way. They're great.
Fuck are Texas centipedes?
Oh, you think
They're
snakes
like
are
this-
scary?
Centipedes are scarier than fucking
They are
snakes.
terrifying.
Well,
Snakes warn you.
They're outside my apartment all the time. It's scary as fuck.
Oh man, let's bring one next time.
don't do that.
Just put it on Sammy.
If you put it on me, I will
don't
probably
have-
break my
You
collarbone.
don't have those in California. That's some Australian type shit. Anywho,
Anyway,
But yeah, no, my number 4. And so all the rest of my stories are from like, my time in UT and onward. And so in my layers of experience within UT, one of them was definitely going from my sophomore to junior year. Up until that point, and y'all guys get a nice glimpse of him right now, actually, I was chunky and thick that entire time.
oh, I thought you meant like diabolical TJ. I thought this was the time when TJ became diabolical.
Kind of actually, but my number 4 and moment story, I don't know how to describe it. So the summer that I went from sophomore to junior or freshman, whatever, sophomore to junior
You
year,
went between years at some point.
between 2 years, like, I kid you not, like, I went into the hyperbolic time chamber. I was in the forest. I was training for 3 months. And so when I came back, I was literally my best, sexiest form I could be. I'm talking like, I look at pictures back then, I was like, damn, I was a monster. But the best part about it was like the looks on people's faces, like, who never judged or nothing like that. They were just like, where the fuck have you been? What happened? Like, where'd you go?
So your number 4 is the glow up.
I was about to
The
say.
glow up, baby. That's what it is. Like, that was like, but that was also in terms of like my personality and just things like I definitely had come into my own. I was like way more like, I probably was able to carry a conversation like how I am now, stuff like that. So everything just like I never had a problem with the conversational piece. I was just like pretty much just brought it to the forefront and combined it with the glow, and it was just off to the races from like the start on. Girl I was talking to,
You
straight up was like, that first week was like, hey, you trying to come through or something? I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I was just, and that was just, and everything kicked off from there. That's when I started bartending.
don't you fucking lie to me. This is the beginning of TJ being diabolical.
Yeah.
This is the origin story of
No.
TJ.
No, TJ became diabolical. Like, that's a different point in time.
Okay, that's his number 4. His number 3. Forgive me.
Yeah, that's never said that. But but honestly, it was just also like, for me, it was kind of like really one of those layers where there's just so many people in college and so many variables of like what can happen that like you really are able to build yourself however you want to, right? Like,
Right.
my presence on campus completely changed because this is like my second year at UT, and so I definitely had a couple friends. My number 2 speaks as to why like I really like was just almost like a complete fresh clean slate coming into the year, but it was as if everything just clicked on the social aspects, and so I really got to go out more. Like that first month when it's syllabus month, right? And you're just getting into your classes. Oh man, it was as if everything just brightened up. It was like I went from black and white to color vision. It was wild.
It was like Wizard of Oz, where you just go through the door and then all of a sudden just.
Dude, I clicked my boots 3 times, dude. And I was through.
He spun around like a princess.
Yeah,
Sparkles started coming down. Little people started showing up and singing.
But the funniest part was, so said girl, right? This was all considering that. I still had the mindset of good old sweet old school town TJ, right? So like when a girl was like, "Hey, you want to come through? Like, you trying to watch a movie?" I legit went over trying to watch a movie. I was like, "Hey,
what was the movie? What was the movie?"
Okay, so
because real quick, just while I give you time to think, mine was The Dark Knight. She's like, I want to come over and watch a movie, and I was like, okay, I got The Dark Knight.
You're so stupid.
I know. I don't remember.
We all are.
We all are.
I don't remember the first one. I'll be honest. Like
to make the movie.
for me, I didn't remember shit, dude. I was like a girl into me.
Yeah, you can't wrap your head around.
I was overwhelmed at the time. I do remember like the second or third time I went over because, funnily enough, it was the City of God, and I actually watched the movie. I said, "Get out of here!" I threw the whole girl away.
Just
But yeah, number 4 was the glow up. It was like just that month. Like I go back and I remember it sometimes, just being like it really like. My coworkers, my boss at the time, like put me on like it's as if their personalities and attitudes, not personalities, but their attitudes were just like mind blown. It was awesome.
Right.
And it's the same look. Like I love like having that look in people's eyes. It's why I learned Japanese, to like have that look when it's like, oh shit, like what just happened?
Teach me
here?
Japanese.
Like, so
why do you want to learn Japanese?
I want to go to Japan.
What's up?
Tommy wants to learn Japanese.
Bro, more black people need to learn to speak other languages. Yes, I support it.
Yeah, I'm learning how to speak Portuguese. I just want to add another one to my arsenal.
No, that's for your own selfish
It
needs.
absolutely is.
That's for his trip to Brazil.
Japan kind of is too.
My number 3 was partly in joining my organization that I was a part of for a long time, Hermanos Unidos. That's the part of it, but it's actually the stuff that we did for people. So the organization wasn't a frat. We didn't pledge. We didn't have to do anything. You just show up. We did events, and we had 3 pillars: academic excellence, community service, social interaction. Okay? What?
Pussy.
What?
If you didn't have to attach jumper cables to your balls for a frat pledge, you did not have a college experience.
You're weak.
Sir.
You're weak, and you're
I know.
swayed by people.
I was never in a frat. I was too cool for that shit.
No,
you needed that.
What are you a
You
frat?
needed brotherhood.
No, I don't.
You didn't have the beard, so they had no choice but to like you, beard or no.
No, they didn't like. Half of them didn't like me anyway. There's a lot of us.
They were forced to, though.
Why did they not like you?
Oh, because they were a bunch of dickheads. They thought they were cooler. That's all it was.
It was a Revenge of the Nerds type
it's clicky.
situation.
No, it's just so.
But it can't be Revenge of the Nerds if they're in the same frat.
It's not a frat. That's the thing. Frats, no, frats suck each other's dicks and give each other, butt
They fuck
massages.
ghosts, it's fine.
Yeah, they fuck ghosts. And so they have that bond that they go, I have to like you because you saw me
you can
fuck a goat
blackmail
one
me.
time.
Yes,
yeah,
that's all
exactly.
it is.
Right. This was like, okay, we all agree on the same things that we like, so let's just do them together. And that was part of it. And now, when you got to other elements, when you have 70, 80 college dudes, not everybody's going to be best friends.
True.
There's just too many people.
Yeah, but usually it's just like you fell under the radar. You're saying they disliked you?
Oh, but it was less about dislike. Like, it was not like a personal thing. It was just like, oh, we're the cool ones, and then they're the lame ones. And so, depending on who you asked, I was also a cool one and a lame one. So that's just what it was.
Okay.
It's cliquey and weird, and the girls had it even worse because there was even more of them, the hermanas. But what?
What are the other 2 pillars? You said academic.
So academic excellence, community service, social interaction. Okay. So I'm going to focus on the 2 of them because the other one is involved in one of my favorite events.
Right.
That will be later. But academic excellence, we had to log in. There was 90 hours of academic hours in the library to be a member, like an active member. And we would go on the second floor of the UCEN at UCSB, which if I took a picture of it now, I would say UCSB library. I wouldn't even be able to understand it because they remodeled the whole motherfucker while I was gone. Like, this shit apparently is in there. We did not have this. We had this thing. It was all janky and stupid and terrible. But we hung out on that second floor where it was not the quietest floor because that was near the top.
And an orgy broke out.
No, we were just able to get shit done. No, Tommy.
It's a boring story.
Tommy. The next 2 are the best.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. This is where all the seeds were planted for the academic part, was where all the seeds were planted because there would be all the homegirls there would be there too.
Right.
So you're studying with them, you're talking with them, you're getting to know them, you meet their friends, and blah, blah, blah. Okay? But the other thing I liked doing was also the community service stuff. One of the things that we did was we threw on a Thanksgiving dinner for all the janitors for the school. So all the people that were low income, living in the same community as we were, picking up trash and shit, we invited them, Spanish speakers, English speak, whatever, to come to this event where we cooked them a bunch of turkeys, we cooked them mashed potatoes, and we took care of their kids and shit like that. And we did that with an organization called La Escuelita, mostly Latino women. So that was also beneficial too. But that's not important. The important thing was that we gave back to our community a bunch of different ways. We did trash pickups, waking up in the morning, fucking 6 o'clock after drinking, or 8 o'clock after drinking the night before to
Way
pick up
more
trash on the
productive
beach.
than a frat.
Right.
Yeah.
We were actually
It's an
doing
anti-frat.
legitimate shit. And then that
Yeah.
culminates also with the College League Outreach Program, or CLOP. Essentially, we bring
CLOP?
100. Yeah, CLOP.
That is a shitty
Oh, no. The bronies took it over.
Good.
God damn it.
Because it's a terrible name. Let them have it.
The College League. Oh, my God.
That's how
Get away.
Brony.
There we go.
culture a little bit more, I feel.
Oh, actually, no, here you go. 20th anniversary. College League Outreach Program. Bringing 125 kids from high school that want to go to college, give them a college experience, let them stay in the dorms, take them around campus, put them through workshops, show them how classes are
Put them
run.
through workshops. You made them write essays?
No. They would go to like a science
Yeah.
class and they would do a lecture where they're like, turning the flames blue and shit with sprays and shit and doing other sort of like
So
chemical
you
reaction.
exploited them.
No. What are you talking about exploited them?
I mean, they were your entertainment in your science class.
No, they were entertained by the science class.
Oh, so they didn't have to speak.
No, they were just sitting
I
in the
thought
thing.
You made them do just
Right.
crazy scientific shit.
Right, and then
Like
we
burn
also
their
did
eyebrows
workshops
off
about
or
like
some shit.
machismo and shit like that.
Okay.
Like, all right, you're a Mexican dude and not in the best part of LA. You fucking angry all the time. Why is that?
You
And we
tried
got
to
them to
change
talk.
lives.
Yeah, we did.
Look, let me tell you, Sammy, that's great, and I'm proud of you for doing that.
But it's boring and you don't like
that's
it because you're
cheesy
stupid
as
as shit.
fuck.
Because you're
I'll picture the Full House music playing in the background. The
because
whole
you
time
don't
you're
have
saying that.
dreams, Tommy.
I
You
do.
don't have. You don't want to look back
I was
and leave a
getting
legacy.
blackout drunk in my college years and
Right.
not remembering anything.
You
Get
act
my
like-
numbers up. What college is for?
That was every day for me. That's not a
Clearly
highlight.
it wasn't, Sam. We had
That's
heard
not a
those, one of
fucking
those
highlight.
stories, Marco.
They'll be the next two, I guess.
That's not a fucking highlight.
It is.
No, I did that
You got some
every
good karma.
fucking week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
It was
problem.
community service without the...
It became a problem, Tommy.
He's saying he drank every week.
I drank every
that.
fucking week, every day.
And
and nothing fun came out of
No,
that.
lots of fun came out. That
Can
was
we
the
hear one of those
baseline.
stories? Can that be your number
God
two?
damn it. Yes,
one
you
of the
can.
It's number two.
Yeah, man. You can't just drinking every day. That's boring to people like us, the
No, you
cultured
drink
people.
and you do stupid, crazy things, Sammy.
Right. I
Like-
did lots of them.
I don't know because
Right.
you haven't told
because
us
we're
any
not
of
done
those.
with the list.
Okay.
My number 3 was actually being a good person, giving back to the community. Half of these fucking kids in these classes, at least 12 of them
Yeah.
have graduated college I know of,
Right.
and then at least 5 of them are grad students.
You know the people in that 20 picture?
No, that's a couple years after.
Oh, okay, so not accurate. Okay.
Yeah, no, but that's what the program was. The
played.
orange
We
team, the
know,
red
we
team.
know.
Yeah.
We are proud of you. I'm just
No, you're
fucking
not.
with you.
No,
You
you're
did
not.
Good. We need people like you in the world,
You want me to
Sammy.
drink, do cocaine, and fuck sluts.
Then you would look like bad Sammy right now. if
right,
you
which
did
is
all
what you
those
want.
things.
You
Yeah.
established that.
Bad Sammy would have like 13 kids right now, but like 4 different women. Isn't that what you want, Sammy?
He also might be acting in Hollywood. Like,
Yeah. He wouldn't even be here right now.
God, I should have
would've-
been doing all that. Good God.
He would have been in Army of the Dead.
He would have been. You would be Danny Trejo right now. Somehow. You would have made your way to be the new Danny
Danny Trejo
Trejo.
was already acting like 10 years.
He was in Spy Kids. I was not in Spy Kids.
You could have been. You could have been. Anywho.
Number 2.
You're
Okay.
number 2.
Oh, that took a weird turn. Okay.
I'm not looking at sweet calves. God damn, I'm kidding.
So my number 2, I learned a lesson. Houston people and Austin people are very different.
Sure.
Those are 2 cities that don't vibe all that well. They're very different places, very different vibes,
feel like
atmospheres, cultures, the whole
For
lot.
everyone being like, "Oh, Austin's weird," it's like it's really not.
No.
Houston is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Houston is the Puerto Rico of Texas. It's like you're part of us, but
They've
we don't
forgotten
real-
a lot.
yeah, no, we don't like you till the Astros win.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Go Stros. Anyway.
Oh, no. Ding, 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 ding.
Anywho, so my best friend lives in Houston, and I was hanging out with him, and he was with his 2 misfit cousins.
Uh-huh.
I say misfits because they were dumbasses, and one thought he was Loke Dog from Menace to Society, O-Dog from Menace to Society.
Right.
And the other was the dumbest human being on the planet, and he thought he was Casanova. So already two great signs. So they decide, hey, let's just fuck it. Let's go to Austin
Okay.
and party on 6th Street. They had never been. And I'm like, well, I've been. Yeah, I'll show you what it's like. So take the 200-plus mile trip from Houston, the drive from Houston to Austin, which is long and boring and very tiring.
Right.
So by the time we got there, it was, like 10 o'clock. So it was still in a good time frame. So they didn't have any home training. So we tried to...
Yeah. Yeah.
They just didn't. And again, it's two different cities that with two different vibes. So we tried to go to the first bar on 6th Street. I think it was Friends.
Uh-huh.
And
Still exists.
yeah, still there. Good. So we go in, and I go in, and they get held up at the door because they get asked for their ID, in which they replied, "Fuck a motherfucking ID. Nigga, let me through the fucking door. What are you talking about? I'm spending money in this bitch, ain't I?"
Oh, dog.
So, dog. And then Kennard was the dumb one.
Right.
Vince was dog. Kennard was the idiot.
Right.
And Vince is like, "Oh, shit." And this is him saying this, not me. "Oh, shit, look at the bitches in there, Vince." "Oh, shit." That's how he talked.
Right.
And so the bouncer was like, "Yeah, no, y'all got to get the fuck up out of here."
Right.
And then he was like, "Man, motherfuck your club then." And then just sauntered off. And I'm like, oh, so it's going to be that kind of night. Long story short, we only got into like 2 of the bars. They got kicked out of 1. So it's really 1 where we just spent time.
Right.
So we lose Kennard because he goes stalking a girl, basically. Borderline. Just sees a crowd, sees a girl he likes, goes away.
He decides she's mine.
When our backs are turned. And so the rest of the night just proceeded trying to find him.
Okay.
So we try to go in the bars just to try to trace steps and do some hangover type shit. And we don't find him until 3 a.m. Well, we're waiting in the parking garage and we're just like, fuck this, we're going to have to leave him. That was the conversation with.
We're going to have to leave him. What is it with you and TJ's friends where it's just like, man left behind?
Yeah, no, fuck that. No, I'm not going to let you ruin my night. If you're dumb shit, you're going to have to deal with that yourself.
No sense of camaraderie or teamwork.
I took one of my friends out for his 21st birthday and left him on a bench.
And you got mad that I didn't get fucking blackout crazy drunk because nobody would take care of me and I'd be left up with my freaking pants on my ankles. God knows what would have happened.
What would have happened?
Yeah,
You would have been fine.
Yeah, you would have been all right.
I would have been.
Both of those friends are still kicking, so they were fine.
Yeah.
I'm saying me.
Yeah,
You
you're
would have
fine.
been okay. Yeah. But anywho, we
You
found...
wear flannel everywhere. We'd just be like, oh, it's
Not back then.
Yeah.
Back then I was equally as lame as I was now. I'm not sure.
So you wore flannel. So it'd just
never
be like,
wore
look,
flannels.
look, it's just another homeless guy. It's
Right.
fine. Let him nap. Someone might have even give you a little blanket, like, oh, poor guy.
No, if I actually no, they would put me in the paddy wagon and throw me in jail.
For
I did
sure.
that all the time.
But anywho, he ruined the night because we spent the rest of the night looking for him. We gave up, and we were just at a gas station, ran about 2 blocks from 6th Street, the Shell station, across the way. And we're just like we had come to terms, like, fuck it. He'll have to Greyhound it back to Houston or hitchhike, whatever. Not my problem anymore. Everyone was aggravated. So he pulls up in a Denali.
Okay.
He's driving it.
Didn't have it before.
The chick he was stalking in the passenger side. He's like, "Hey, what's up, fellas? Hey, man, so you want to go to this after party?" And we would just like, get the fuck out the car, otherwise they could take you back to Houston. It's time to go. And so, yeah, so he just kicked it with them.
Blocked him.
I don't give a shit. Completely ruined the night, and it was just, they were broke, so they were getting drinks and running out of the bar.
Right.
Like, it was just a whole...
That sounds chaotic. And terrible.
It was...
And aggressive.
It was all
Very aggressive.
It was a terrible, terrible time. So memorable, not good,
Not good.
but it was so just, what the fuck, it had to make this list because it was very memorable. And I will never take a Houstonian to Austin ever again.
Yeah, it just sounds like
Then again, water.
right. It's it's like bringing Thanos
It's an
into this
aggressive
world.
city. Like that goes perfectly fine in Houston. That behavior,
Right.
that mentality, if that's fine in Houston.
I think that's what I didn't like about Houston. I've only been to Houston
It's an
once.
aggressive city.
It's like I don't normally feel in danger anywhere. I'm the
Right.
biggest dude in the room
That's
most of
what's
the time.
awesome about
California.
Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like you
That's
got to
why it's
live every
refreshing.
moment to the fullest.
you really do.
Like even just driving there, it's just like if you're not passing
whole
someone,
different
yeah,
story.
Right.
It's been a car stopped on the freeway and people just go around it, not stopping at speeds, still going as fast as they can around the car. It's like they don't care about people.
Right.
It's the hustle. You go,
Yeah, man.
you party, we work hard, party harder. That's the Houston way. As aggressive as you have to be, I
Cheat.
guess.
You lie.
All that's fine as long as
You
you're
do
making
weird
money.
butt stuff allegedly.
As long as you're making money and you have good lawyers, apparently it's fine. Deshaun Watson needs to get the fuck out of Houston.
Deshaun Watson was a victim of Houston.
Was he though? Or he was,
I don't know.
He might have been making the victims. We don't know. We don't know. But you know,
he could have been a choir boy for all we know, and Houston could have turned that into
a corruptive city.
Yeah,
you know.
That's what I think. That's what I fear is that if I stayed in Houston,
you definitely you'd be sipping lean and for sure.
I would be a better rapper than Ray.
You would.
I would just be.
I'm going to Houston this weekend, maybe.
That's right. That's Katie. It's not even real Houston.
No, I'm going to
pretty
Houston.
much Yeah.
I
go with them. It'll be nice. You need it.
Yeah,
It's a lot of your type of girls out there, by the way.
What is
Your
my type of
specific
girl?
type.
What is my specific type of girl?
Do you want me to tell everyone?
Tell everybody.
What she has to look like Selena first and foremost.
Okay, that's
above
fair.
all else.
I mean, there's alternates, but yeah.
Between 5'3" and 5'5".
And I like them shorter, but no particular.
Okay.
I've dated taller.
Has a little edge to it, some tattoos,
Absolutely.
perhaps. But you still want her to go home to mom. You can take her home to
Even
mom.
though my mom
and the
hates
family.
tattoos, I'll make her accept
Hitting
it.
tattoos.
Yeah, and she only has 2 kids. It's great.
Shut up! Shut your whore
Will never
mouth.
happen. Will never happen.
Never happened.